So this is our Jupiter Allied ICU ventilator. This ventilator comes along with the compressor, and this is the compressor unit, and the ventilator is mounted on the compressor unit itself. So this is a pneumatically driven and electronically controlled ventilator with a 3.4 inches of display, and this ventilator has got built-in blender in this, so you can enrich the oxygen and you can give the FiO2 value to the patient between 21 to 100%. So now I am explaining you about the backside of this ventilator. This ventilator has got two inputs. One is for oxygen. This is directly connected to the central pipeline system of the hospital, or you can connect it to the cylinder with the help of a MOX regulator. And this is the black pipeline for air, which is connected to the compressor over here like this. And this is the mains AC power supply. This is the power cord connector over here, which is connected to the mains AC 220 volts of the hospital. As it is mentioned earlier also that it has got built-in blender. So this ventilator you can run with between 21% to 100%. So this is the O2 concentration knob over here. So if you want to give between 21% to 100% oxygen to the patient, the FiO2 value can be increased or decreased with the help of this knob, and the oxygen enrichment can be done. This ventilator runs with the single limb circuit, which is connected on the side of this ventilator over here. This is the patient tubing, and we have given two lines over here. One is P proximal and one is exhalation valve line. So this P proximal line is used for measuring the airway pressure of the patient, and this expiratory valve will be controlling the expiration valve, which is on the patient's end of the circuit, patient tubing over here. So this is the expiratory valve. So when the patient is expiring, all the gases will be exhaled in the atmosphere from this expiratory valve, and this expiratory valve opening and closing will be decided by the ventilator through this expiratory line over here. Now coming on to the controls of this ventilator has got this on-off knob over here. So for turning on the ventilator, you have to move the knob up to the on position like this, and then you get a screen display, standby display over here. So for doing the several settings of the parameters, you have to press this settings button over here. So whenever the corresponding parameter gets highlighted, you can change this parameter. You can increase or decrease with the help of this increase and decrease buttons over here like this. So if I want to select the target volume as 700 ml right now, so I have selected it at 700 ml, and for confirming this I have to press and hold this confirm key for 2 seconds. So now this setting has been confirmed or accepted by the ventilator. Now if you want to cancel any of the settings after doing it, then this is the reset key over here. So now if you want to cancel this settings, I can push this button and the previous settings will be accepted by the ventilator. So this is the cancel key or reset key over here, and as I told you, this is the confirm key for confirming the settings which you have done for the parameters. Now for starting the ventilation, this is the ventilator standby key over here. So you have to press this and hold for 2 seconds like this for giving the ventilation or for starting the ventilation to the patient. The ventilator has got several alarms in this. Right now it is showing the mains in use LED as glowing up. This LED shows that the mains power is connected to the ventilator. When I disconnect the main supply or the main supply gets failed off, then the ventilator will automatically change over to the battery, and the battery has got 4 hours of backup in this. So when I turn the mains off, then the battery in use LED will glow, and as soon as the battery depletes up or when the battery is exhausted, then this low battery alarm will be there and it will show in the red LED, as well as the audible alarm will also come. So this LED is showing you that the drive gas is right now connected to the ventilator. As soon as I turn on this compressor off, this drive gas supply goes off and it will show the alarm with the LED over here, and also with the prompt over on the display also. This ventilator has got built-in calculator in this for giving the tidal volume, specific tidal volume to the patient. For example, I'll show you over here that if I want to give 500 tidal volume, at frequency of 14, so the screen is prompting me to set the flow rate knob at 3.35 liters per second. So for giving this tidal volume at frequency of 14 bpm and at I/A ratio of 1:2, I need to move this knob to the flow meter knob to the 0.35 liters per second. So at this settings, I'll be getting the desired tidal volume and at desired frequency. So now for turning on the ventilation, I will press and hold this for 2 seconds. So now I'll be getting 500 ml of tidal volume at 14 bpm after setting this knob at 0.35 liters per second. So these are the two alarm keys over here. This is for resetting the alarm. If some alarm has come up and if you want to acknowledge that alarm, then this alarm reset button is used. And if some alarm you want to silence the alarm for 120 seconds or 2 minutes, then this button will be used. Thank you. Thanks a lot for watching the video.